my dear friends, welcome back to Elena'sBarre Low Impact Full Body Workouts. Long time no see, right? I decided to show you a couple more modifications for the stretching for very tight people who usually don't practice stretching maybe, or who are just tight because maybe you are just focusing on building the strength and not your flexibility. So in the previous live stream, I showed you how to do some of these stretches on the floor with the yoga blocks and modifying them with the yoga blocks. Now I'm going to show you some standing stretches that might help you to start the process of stretching, and then you can check that other video that I did where you can go a little further down on the floor. Okay, so let's get into it. Remember that after targeting your upper body, you need to stretch your muscles, okay? And here are some very basic stretches. So let's say you activated your biceps, right? Your triceps, okay? And your shoulder muscles, okay? Whatever exercises you were doing for them, remember to stretch. So shoulder stretch is here. Keep the elbow straight, shoulder down, away from your ear, and add the wrist circle, okay? And then you switch to the other side. Keep breathing continuously, don't hold your breath. And then lift it up here, tricep stretch, right? Okay, and then you can try to bind your hands behind you using the yoga strap here or a resistance band. Try to push the elbow slightly away from you. I just showed them in the previous video as well. It's just for those of you who have no time to watch that one, okay? And then bicep and tricep stretch here, okay? Oh, sorry, bicep and forearm stretch, okay? The triceps here, we just stretch them. Anyway, guys, okay, a couple more modifications here. So to stretch your calf muscles, okay, and it's a pretty intense stretch. So if you want to modify it, you just come into your warrior one, okay? So you press the back foot down into the ground, the front knee is in line with the ankle here. You can adjust it, you can come lower down depending on how flexible your calf muscles are, or you can come a little higher, but the idea is to keep the foot down on the ground. And then a more intense stretch is come here closer towards the wall, lift the toes of the leg up, and then pressing, pushing into it, okay, pushing into it. Good. Same thing you can do with the yoga block here, for example, okay? So if you don't have a wall close by, you can do just this one, lifting the toes of the leg up, stretching the calf muscles, okay? And then you do the same to the other side. Drop your tailbone down and gently push back and forth, okay, a few times. Notice how it feels, let me know, okay? And then you can do a more intense stretch with the wall here. So now, how to stretch your hips, okay? Usually when we do the lower body work, we activate our hips quite a bit, so you need to stretch them. So you come into a figure four here, okay? The variation of a figure four, you're sinking deeper into your hip here. Keep the standing knee in line with the ankle, okay? Little pulse here, little pulse. Feel the stretch of the hip, okay? Sinking as much as you can into the hips, okay? Awesome. And here we are going to cross over, just like that, and stretch your obliques, okay? Stretch your obliques, reaching up, okay? Open the shoulder, the chest, knees up. Awesome. Now we are going to stretch the quadriceps, okay? So bring the foot to the glute, connect your knees and your inner thighs, drop your tailbone down, okay? So here standing, and then if you want to, you can develop into your dancer's pose with the support of the yoga a chair or your bar, okay? And slowly come out. Now let's try to the other side. So come into your figure four on the other side. Make sure the knee here is in line with the ankle, sinking deeper into your hip. And you can wiggle side to side a few times. Keep breathing comfortably and continuously, okay? And stretch. Open the chest, open the shoulder, gaze up. Awesome. And now bring the foot to the glute, connect your knees in your inner thighs, drop your tailbone down, and come into your dancer's pose. Maybe you use the bar or a chair. Make sure that it's a stable chair that you can actually use for support, okay? And now, okay, we are going to stretch the hamstrings. Okay, so the hamstrings, the triangle stretch modification is going to be here. So you step further away and pressing the heel down into the floor with one leg, the other leg is forward. You lift the toes of the front leg up and feel the stretch here. Okay, awesome. So here is your back stretch. Also, it's your hamstring stretch, your calf stretch, all combined. Okay, and slowly come out, switching to the other side with the other leg. And remember, your legs don't have to be in one line. You can set them slightly apart diagonally from each other. Okay, and then lift the torso of the front leg up. Good. Go down, play around with this one. So this is the modified hamstring stretch for you guys. Okay. Yeah, and then you can watch deeper stretches in the other live stream that I just did. I didn't realize that I should have shown these ones for modification. So whenever we are practicing other activities here, you can adjust the stretches and modify them. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. It's a shorter one. And I'll see you all next time. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing, and join us for regular workouts. Stay consistent with your fitness practice. We have the cross-training fitness program for you, where we practice low-impact full body workouts that are safe for your joints. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And yeah, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Bye.